And welcome back to the Good Influence podcast. I'm Kelby.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Suzanne.
I'm Francesca.
We missed y'all. Guys, we're excited to be back.
Welcome to
week.
the girls' room.
Happened this week.
To the girls' room.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Dare I say, we're going a little viral right now.
Hey.
A little.
Hey,
If you guys haven't seen, we are the matching set girls now. That's what we go by.
It's true, we are.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
How did it even happen?
Fahim.
Fahim. I was in the back of his first video and I remember it went viral and he was like, I'm so sorry to put you in the back of that. I won't do it again if you don't want me to. And I was like, no, ride the wave. And so he kept doing it. And here we are.
okay, and then he posted that video with the two of us in the background. And you were asking, you were like, okay, we were at the gym. Kelby and I were at the gym. And she goes, Suzanne, everybody's asking for Purple Girl's POV. And I was like, oh my God, we should tell her. She needs to post her POV.
I'm like, it's you, girl.
You're Purple Girl. Oh shit. Am I Purple Girl? And then I posted.
New character unlocked.
And then it blew up. New character unlocked. POV 10 of 10.
The first one blew up so fast, and then you keep posting them, they all blew up so
Wait,
fast.
do we even know how many POVs there are?
Holy shit.
We
Like,
don't even.
Well, I
20
keep
now.
getting comments and it's like 9 out of 9, 7 out of 9.
Oh, it's
5 out of 8.
20 now.
I'm still getting comments that are like 2 out of 2 unlocked, and I'm like, girl, you're
got
on
a long
chapter
way to go.
1. Grab your popcorn.
Because I have one that's like the week before in my red set, and I'm pretty sure they think I'm someone different than me in the green set. They're like, "Oh, new character," and I was like, "No, that's just me, a different day."
Yeah.
Takes a lot of investigating to get that one right.
Oh. But it's also like the people using the sound now
For attention.
for attention.
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh, the negative ones.
Oh
it's
my
like,
God.
if
Literally,
I am caught in the back of any of y'all's videos, I swear to
I
God.
literally used the sound and said like, if I'm in the back of any of your, well, why would you, first of all, you weren't in the back of anyone's video.
We don't want you in the back
Second
of
of
our
all, you
videos.
probably don't even realize when people are filming because that's how they do it. They're discreet about it.
yeah.
Third of all, why would you use the sound that's trending to talk about how you don't want to be seen on camera?
But you're
while
on
you're
camera.
on camera. Like, okay, girl, do your thing.
I wanted to comment and be like, if you want to be in the video, you can just ask us.
Yeah. Like, I don't get the people that are like, we don't want to be in the video. I'm like, we don't want you in the video either. I promise. Like, we're not going to get you in it. Like, that's not the goal here.
I'm sorry that you want the attention, but you're not going to get it.
Wait. Okay, I saw a video. I showed this to Suzanne. There's so many theories. People are like coming out with theories. They think we planned this like years ago. It's a marketing tactic, all these things. I wish we were getting paid for this. We are not getting paid for this. It's just for fun.
But we'd be open to it.
Yeah.
Somebody made this theory
100%.
and they're like, wow, this is the beautiful story of color.
Oh,
and
I
see
saw
how
that.
they're all wearing blue
So
and it
deep.
means acceptance. Like just goes on for 2 minutes about this theory of color and like we are masterminds behind this.
It was
I'm like,
so
what?
deep.
I told Chad that.
I just like blue.
He goes, I think that's a Taylor Swift fan for sure.
No, there's one where they're like saying that he comes in, he doesn't have a matching set, and he's not good at Pilates, and then he shows up and he's in
I think
his
that's
spot,
the-
and he's like gaining this like
And the community
power,
accepted
and he's like
him. They
getting
invited him
good
to the
at
group chat. They let
Pilates.
him know what the color is. And then they gave him the eye patches. They're like, he's so accepted now into this group and he's doing so much better now because he has the support of the community. I was like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's honestly
It is beautiful. You know what? We created a masterpiece. Art,
We did.
if you will.
It's crazy.
When do you think the documentary will come out?
Netflix.
Hit us
Get
up,
on,
Netflix.
get on.
They all think
it.
he's in the from my video. They all think he's the instructor. They're like, oh my God, I didn't know he was the instructor.
Yeah,
I'm like, just
instructor
wait.
POV coming tomorrow.
Coming
T-
soon, guys.
AKA today, because we're dropping
Today.
this on Tuesday.
Yes, so you'll see the POV today.
You'll probably just in a few hours.
Crazy.
You know.
Crazy. Well, guys, if you can't tell, we're in the girls' room. We thought girls' room would be fun to have a little chat about, boys and girls and relationships and whatever you like.
And the birds and the bees.
The birds and the bees and just give y'all a little bit of insight on what's going on with us, what y'all want to know, and, yada da, ba da, ba boom.
Exactly. Exactly.
In between.
Just that.
Exactly that.
So 3 of us on this podcast are in relationships. I'd say all long-term relationships at this point.
Sure.
And then we've got
I'll just
Chelsea
grab my
who's single.
popcorn
So you've got all different perspectives, I feel like, going on. We've also got people in an age gap. Me and Andrew. You've got people who are the same age. Suze and Chad. I almost said Suze and Chelsea.
Yeah.
They are.
We're actually dating now.
This
Sorry,
is
Chad.
their announcement, actually. Yeah. So yeah, we know a little bit about Suze and Chad's background. I guess they met on Bumble, which is I love the story so much. It's so good. Like meeting on Bumble. I have a few friends who got married off Bumble
Same.
too, other than y'all. You're like,
Yeah,
I've been to a few Bumble weddings in my time for sure.
No, my best friends met on Bumble. They got married in Greece last year.
Yeah, I feel like if you just gotta filter it. You know what I mean? Like there's
really
gonna be some
hard.
rotten eggs out there. It was a terrible first date. A terrible first date.
Okay.
You thought you were never going to see him again?
It was my first date that I went on after having been in like a 4 or 5 year relationship, and I went to the wrong location. We were going to meet at Heights Beer Garden, I think. And I went to not Heights Beer Garden. I went to a different beer garden.
She's in a different state.
And I was like, I'm here. And he was like, yeah, me too. Where are you? And he's so sweet. And he was like, okay, I'll come to you. He'll
He
drive
came to the different location that you were
He came
at.
to the location I was at, even though I was the one that went to the wrong
Green
location.
flag.
And while I was waiting, I spilled an entire glass of water on myself.
At least it was water.
Yeah. So it was just off to, and then I think I talked about my ex the whole date. I think
God.
actually, like I actually
Good.
in our meeting each other, I exhibited a lot of red flags, but
And here
we
y'all are
worked them
now.
out.
Okay, so first date doesn't go well. Now you guys are married, happily married. Y'all are like y'all maybe are my favorite couple I know. Yes. And it's like, so how did you know? I get this question a lot too. How did you know he's the one?
Okay, so we knew each other and we're like hanging out for like a year before we started dating. And he actually gave me the ultimatum. And I was like, how about we just keep doing what we're doing and then we'll just see how it goes. And he was like, okay, yeah, that works. But then I remember the specific night I was at a party in Austin and he was somewhere in Houston. We were both drinking and I was spending the night at this house. And I went to bed early and I sent him a bunch of nudes in the bathroom and he didn't respond for like hours.
Oh my
He like
God.
didn't respond all night and I got pissed.
Anxiety.
I was livid and I was like turning my phone off, turning my phone on, turning my phone off, turning my phone on, blocking him, unblocking him.
Oh my God.
And there was
doesn't even
no response. And then like when I tried to start a fight about it and I was like, he woke up in the morning and he was like, best day ever. Because he was just passed out, like drunk on a couch somewhere in Houston. And he was like, I wasn't ignoring you. I just
Sleeping.
I
Babe.
was like dead to the world. So yeah, that was the night that I was like, shit, I like this guy. And
when
then,
they don't
yeah.
go crazy and they can actually handle you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like the best thing ever.
Yeah,
right?
but also it was like whenever I realized how mad I got that I wasn't getting attention,
You
I was like,
liked
oh, crap, I like
You're
this
like,
guy. All right, let's
I will
throw in
say
the towel.
too, like I think because I get that question a lot. Like how did you know he's the one? There's not like a signal that goes off in your head or your body. It's like, this is the one. Like all of a sudden you just really like this guy. That's not how it is. I think like you get to know somebody and how they navigate the world and their problems in life. And it's like, oh, wait, shit, that's really cool. And I want to navigate my problems with you too. Like I want to go through all of life's hardships together because I see like how you handle things and like, let's fucking do this. Let's have the kids, let's have the family and like go through just all this shit. And then on top of that too, like, I think you have to ask yourself, like, are they making you a better person? Like, is this the healthiest version of yourself?
I really like how you said handle situations because I did not. So we went on our date on Bumble or Bumble date, whatever. We knew each other for a year and I continued dating. And I mean, I think he continued dating too. It's something, I mean, we've talked about it. Not really. It's not really important. But that was one of the things that was the biggest like green flag for me is that I like tested this man and it wasn't like spiteful, like petty, but it was just like I was going on other dates and one night he was like, well, why didn't you respond to me all night? And I was like, oh, I was on a date. And he's shared with me now that he wasn't thrilled about that, but the way he handled it was like, okay, we are not dating.
Yeah.
And he was like, and like, we're not dating. We're not exclusive. I was on a date. Like, sorry. And it was just the way he handled that situation and didn't blow up on me and didn't like call me names and act like a ridiculous man that we've all experienced. I was like, okay.
Emotional maturity.
There's something here. Yeah.
I want to know too, so in that instance, maybe there was a little bit of jealousy or whatever, but as you guys have grown together, is Chad somebody who gets jealous? Because I want to hear your answer first, actually. Do you guys have jealousy in your relationship?
It's so my 18-year-old brother and his girlfriend were over for dinner the other night, and obviously they're experiencing a lot of jealousy right now. They're 18 years old.
That age.
Oh yeah.
And Chad made a comment and he was like, "Oh yeah, I was so jealous at that age too." But he was like, "Man, I just don't even have the energy these days to be jealous anymore." And I feel that too. But also, it's like, I don't know. I'm so he's my person. I'm so calm with him. He's my best friend. I feel like I trust him so wholeheartedly that even if I don't know, there's no jealousy there because I trust him. I trust him so much in your relationship.
Jealousy is also if there's jealousy in a relationship, I think that's not a healthy relationship.
No, that's the thing. Whenever it's a healthy relationship, you guys are working together to be the best versions of yourself. So if one person does something good, you shouldn't be jealous about, whatever successes they're having in their life because y'all are growing together. Or even if they're out and about doing whatever, you just trust that person.
But I also think that people try to blame jealousy oh, my partner's making me feel jealous. And I think that's the wrong way to go about it. I think if you feel jealous about your partner, it's one of two things. Either you're not ready to be in a relationship yet and you're not ready to give somebody that level of trust, or maybe they've given you reasons to not trust them. And at this, I mean, to be completely honest, once it's gone, it's kind of gone. So you're wasting your time.
No way. Yeah,
Absolutely. No, it's you're secure. When you're secure with yourself and you're secure with your relationship, you don't have those.
Yeah,
the jealousy. That's a complete insecurity.
And if you do have a moment of jealousy or something, I'll be honest, if he's oh, some girl at the grocery store today, I'm like, who? What?
Yeah.
But I know that's I know that emotion is
that's
silly.
Silly. It's silly.
But what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say the same thing. So it's so funny, and I was curious. I wanted to ask you because I didn't know if it was an age gap thing, but whenever I met Andrew, that was the first thing I noticed is he has zero jealousy. It's crazy. I can go do whatever, be whatever, just be the most insane version of myself. And he will never be jealous of me. Also, I think something else that's so cool about an age gap relationship, and I don't know why this is where my brain went, but they think anything you do is the coolest thing on earth, guys. I remember it used to be 2020 and I was learning TikTok dances and he would be oh my God, can you do that again? No, was so amazed by me.
In your videos, he's always just so blown. He's just oh,
yeah, he's so impressed
and he's
by you
so
all the time.
willing to
So
do
funny.
anything. He's just a little puppy dog.
It's so cute.
I love it.
It's so cute, but it's because he's you keep him young. You know what I mean?
100%.
And it's it's fun for him. It's he knows how you feel about him. He knows how he feels about you.
Yeah.
And it's of course, he wants to see you happy. He wants to see you living your best life because he helps to make that happen for you. So it's why wouldn't he want you to be so just silly and free in yourself with him? That's the biggest compliment I think a guy can have is when their woman acts like that.
That's such a good point. I did recently just teach him some lingo. I taught him eats, that eats. So now he's been saying, does this eat? Kelby, does this outfit eat? I'm oh, honey.
I do think that's a little bit of an age gap thing. Chad is not impressed by me. Last night I was making my routine and I was dancing to all the songs and he wasn't even looking at me. He was just looking at the TV and I was hey. And he was yeah, I see you. And I'm okay, give me a reaction.
That picture you sent us him in the background, he was just
yeah. I'm
unfazed.
He's so unfazed by me. It's ridiculous.
That's also a good thing. That's also a very good thing that he's not
or annoyed by you.
He's used to it. He's this is her. This is how she is, and I love
because
her anyway.
They're annoyed
this is how
and
she is.
saying don't do that. Can you stop?
He doesn't even blink an eye.
People, they gotta go. Anyone who's acts embarrassed of you or annoyed at you, bye. Cut that person
Friends,
out.
relationships, all of the above.
Yeah. See ya. Don't
people,
need you.
random people on the internet that think you shouldn't wear eye patches. Hey, can I say it's for attention, by the way? For all the people wondering what the eye patches are for, it's for attention.
100%.
Duh.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Love that.
Okay, I want to know, what do you guys, anybody answer this question. What are the disagreements that y'all have in relationships?
What to eat for dinner? What to eat for dinner? What show to watch first? I don't know. Simple things.
I feel we sometimes, I don't know what we disagree about. I don't know. Sometimes he gets really worked up at the grocery store. He gets overstimulated and I'm hey, can you calm down and take a deep breath? And he's yeah, sorry. And then
I just have her and wait in the car because I'm like, no.
He waits in the car?
Yeah, I'm like, you
Do
wait
you
in the
crack
car.
the window
You
for him?
pull me back. Like he drives.
Okay.
I get out. I do the shopping. He pulls back up and unloads all, puts the groceries in the car and take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need any voices in my head while I'm doing my thing in here. I don't need your opinions. I don't need, you know what I mean? I got my list.
Okay, but Kelby, you tell us, because I think you guys had a disagreement recently, no?
Oh my God, yeah. So the only thing we disagree about is American history facts. Because I've heard guys, every morning, I swear to God, 6 a.m. clockwork. Babe, can I tell you something I learned? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, I love to learn cool stuff. But then he's like, so do you want to know why Americans are so hardworking? And then it's like 5 minutes about the American history. And then he's like, what do you think? And I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. So anyways, about my viral TikTok, like, which one should we do next? What do you think? And so then we get in a tip because he's like, you are not interested in my stuff. I'm like, well, blah, blah. But we always get over it. I made a TikTok on this recently because I was just thinking, somebody had asked, like, what's the biggest disagreement you guys have gotten in like the last like year? And I'm like, oh my God, it's literally been a year probably since this has happened. So we needed a painting above our fireplace in the den. Like the den is my cozy place. It's my cute place. We're there every day. Andrew has this beautiful suggestion. He goes, I think painting of Winston Churchill would be great. Like a mural. Have you guys seen a photo of Winston Churchill? If we could pull that up and maybe add that later so everybody can see, or go look on your own times, guys. There's no way in ever living fuck that I'm putting a photo of Winston Churchill in my den where I'm sitting every day. Okay, this is Barbie's dream house, not Ken's.
No.
So, by the way, somebody commented, they were like, Andrew, this is a home, not a museum. I'm like, yeah, he needs to hear that. But I did tell him, I was like, I'm going to bring that up. And he was like, you have to tell them that he changed Western civilization still though, babe. I'm like, okay, so there you go, Andrew.
Like the little
Shout out
card at the bottom
Churchill.
corner.
So that's what we fight about. That's what we fight about, literally.
I want you to ask Andrew how he thinks that the matching set girls color story is playing into American history and e-commerce.
Honestly,
how
are we changing the course of history right now? It's true.
That's what I'm
true.
saying.
Hey,
He's
babe,
probably
you're
so
living
proud.
it. You're living it.
Living it.
His wife is like taking part in like changing history. He must be so proud.
Thank you.
So proud.
Thank you.
History in the fitness world.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
One matching set at a time.
Taking over, baby.
Okay, well, that's marriage. But Chelsea,
Oh God, don't come to me.
well, it's your
kidding.
turn.
Come on, people want to know what is it
I
like
get
single
that's
in
the
your
number
30s,
one
baby?
question I always get is, what's it like being single in your 30s, and like, how do I navigate it? Well, kind of backstory is like how I brought it into the social world is like, that's how my page got started last year, was solo girl content. And it wasn't like single girl, I'm ready to date. It's like being confident in who you are as a woman, and be confident in like living by yourself, doing things by yourself, like just being confident in who you are, and like don't seek your identity in men. Because there were times in my life that I did that and it didn't bring me any happiness. And I think I've learned over the past like 3 years that like, it's not like I'm broken. It's not just because I'm not dating doesn't mean I'm not ready. It's just like my peace is at such a high spot right now that it's like, it's going to take someone to come in and like disrupt that, or just like even just level me out, because I'm looking for someone that has the same drive as me, has the same like health oriented lifestyle, driven in life. And it's just, I'm not wanting to give up the life I have for myself just because I have to be in a relationship. And it's like, I know I do have times like there are times where I'm like, well, damn, like I just turned 33. I'm still single. All of my best friends are either married or in relationships. Yeah. I go home to myself at night. I don't get the good morning text. I don't get the like good night text, but I'm not going to give up my peace because I think on paper you have to be in a relationship because of, like you're 27, you're 28, you're 29. You're supposed to have kids. You're supposed to be married. Like, remember as a kid, I told myself, I was like, I'm going to be married at 27 and kids at 29. Here I am. But I'm living the best life that I could ever dream of. And then my time will come. And I think for all the single people out there, there's like 2 things that are said to single people that we just hate. And it's like, 1, how are you still single? Well, answer that yourself. Like, why are you asking me that? Like, and then 2, it's like, oh, your person's still out there.
Yeah, you're like, I know.
Okay, cool.
Like,
I'm aware.
actually, there's probably multiple persons that are out there
like,
for me.
Or like if something doesn't work out, like I'll have some friends say, well, it's okay. Your person's still, like, are you comforting me? Is this a backhanded compliment? Like, I understand that. It's not like I'm like crying every single night, like miserable. No. I go to bed probably more peaceful than a lot of people in this world in relationships.
I know that's right.
People worrying about their partner cheating and
yeah. And it's like, I'm not going to lower my standards just because I feel the need to be in a relationship because that's what society tells us. No. And I just want other girls that are single out there to like, there's no timeline. Like I was listening to a video of, I think it's a JB Copeland. He does a lot of like really good motivational type talks on Instagram. And he was like, this is your journey. There's no way for you to be behind in your own journey. So it's like, if you're comparing someone else's journey, that's not your life.
Exactly.
This is your life. You can't be behind in your own life. Everything's going to happen when it's supposed to. And that's kind of where I'm at with everything. It's just,
I do feel like also your standards are higher. Like, not that my standards were low, but okay, no, let me explain. Because Chad's an angel and I love him to death. But I think that when you meet somebody when you're younger, and like we are the same age, like almost exactly, we're like 3 or 4 months apart. But I think when you meet somebody when you're younger, you're able to kind of like grow together and figure out like who you are together. But you're so established in your life and like your routine and what you expect that you're not looking for somebody to, you're not looking to baby somebody and to like help them grow. Like you're looking for somebody to meet you where you are.
Right. We need to come in at the same level and then just continue down the same path together. Like I literally lost my train of thought. No, it was something along the lines of that. It's like I give myself such high expectations for myself and I give myself a life that I love so much. I'm not going to have someone come in here and I'm going to have to go down a few notches to help you come up to where I am. Like you're going to meet me where I am. And it's like, I don't have time to like figure out a relationship. I want you to be established in your life, confident in who you are. And then that way we can come together and just go parallel, to wherever.
That's honestly, and like, let me be clear, like I'm in a very happy, loving relationship, but and this is a philosophy, not a complaint, but that is kind of how I live my life too. Like my relationship is not the center of my world. You know what I mean? Like it's important to me and it's definitely like a huge part of my life, but it's not like the axis that my life spins on. You know what I mean? It's like, I very much have a lot of things going for me in my life that it's like my things. And he has a lot of things that are going on for him that are his things. And it's like, and I think we've actually grown to a place to kind of get here. Like maybe, this relationship started in COVID, and COVID, what are we doing? We're just hanging out at home. We're working from home. So we were very much together all the time. And as we've kind of gotten older and kind of figured out our paths, we're still growing, but we're not like, it's more of like an interdependency versus like a dependency, right? Like you are growing in your own lane and growing in your own life. And it doesn't mean that I don't, lean on him for support or I'm not vulnerable with him or anything like that. It's just that like I love my life like a lot and I love my relationship too, but it's just like I don't sacrifice anything because of the relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's so important to still be your individual self while being in a relationship. Because there are plenty of friends that I've had that they get in a relationship and you don't see them, that you don't hear from them. It's like, okay, but you still have a life outside of that. And it's also like you're losing yourself. Like I've been in a relationship where I completely lost myself and I didn't do anything because I was always thinking, what is this person going to think of what I'm doing? What is this? And I lived my life for someone else.
Exactly.
And it's like, that's not how a relationship be. You should be strong.
That's how resentment grows too. Like if you do those things and you stay in a relationship with that person or, for a long time while you're doing so much sacrificing, like giving up things for yourself, the more you grow, the longer the time goes on, you're going to end up having these feelings of like hate, resentment. And it's just, it's so unhealthy.
Well, the guy that I dated before I met Chad, I actually never told him that I was like pursuing anything online. And it's crazy to think about now that like Chad is so supportive and such an active part of like my content creation, even though he's not in the videos, like he's very supportive of me. And like I talk to him. Kelby and Andrew and Chad have a complaint that they don't get to talk about their interests enough because Kelby and I talk about social media so much. But it's like, it's crazy to me now that I'm in a relationship where I feel so safe to talk about like vulnerable things that I'm pursuing in my life and I can share that with him versus like I feel like relationships that I had in the past before that was I was so closed off and like scared to share with that person, but this is supposed to be your partner.
Because like they would make you feel silly for having aspirations and goals and dreams. And in reality, like you should be able to look stupid trying. Like literally my brother-in-law has a saying and it's like, get caught trying. Like that's actually fucking cool to like try.
It's really cool to care.
People say like, they make it sound chuggy and stuff. And it's like, dude, fucking go for your dreams and like do it in front of your partner. And like, they should like be so supportive of you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Or it's like, they say online, like be cringy until it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Who cares?
Who cares? Like, and if you care, you're in the wrong lane. Like you just are.
100%.
No, and coming back to what you said, it's like, you said you had your own lives, and I feel that with all of you guys. Because when I'm with you, I'm like, oh wait, I forget
you're married.
And you're
but that's a good thing.
But it's like such a good thing because you guys can have your own lives outside a relationship, but then go home and have a healthy relationship in private. It's like,
I mean, I know people who know me know that I have a boyfriend, but some people are like, oh, I didn't know you had a boyfriend. Or like if they've never met him or something, I'm like, yeah, because you see me doing my thing, you see me living my passions, you see me, but like nothing, it's not so centered around my relationship. Yeah, randomly you'll see me post a photo with him and then you're like, oh, who's that? Who's that guy? Oh, she is in a relationship, something like that. But it's like, yeah, I don't put everything out there in terms of my relationship, but it's definitely still a supportive relationship. Like we stand behind each other, supporting each other versus like right next to each other or in the center of each other, right? Like it's very much like I do my thing, he does his thing, and we're supportive, but like, yeah, I think that's the best way because I've been in places where it's not like that and it's difficult, and that's when arguments happen or there's tension, right? And I've also been in relationships where, oh, I was just looking to like get married really fast and become a wife, right? And it's just like even that like doesn't make you happy. So it's just like focus on you, and if you're single, if you're in a relationship, whatever it is, if you focus on you and your passions, your person will find you. Like you'll attract them. You know what I mean? And same with your relationship, you'll keep your relationship happy as long as you have your own things going for you. Because as soon as you start relying on another person for happiness, for anything, that's when you lose yourself completely. And yeah.
And I think another hard part about dating and just relationships in general is social media, because I think if you're in a relationship, everyone expects you to post about them all the time. You have to show off their social media. You have to show off. And if it's like, oh, she didn't post her boyfriend or husband in like a month, what's going on? Did they break up? It's like, for me, like that is the one part of my content that I never share. It's because it's the one thing that's so important to me and I want to take so seriously. It's like, I want to keep that private, and it has nothing to do with anyone. It's just the people in my life and my best friends and my family. Those are the people that I'll talk to about it. I'm not going to go online because that's not a place I want to share what I've gone through or like share where my status is. People ask me, are you dating? Are you not? Like right now, no, I'm not dating. But if I was, like, that's not something I'm going to share because I don't need the opinions of everybody else trying to tell me how I should date, when I should date. You need to post this. Like when the time comes, yes, I will feel comfortable to bring that aspect of my life into it. But right now it's like, that's something I want to keep to myself and keep it pressure. No, and I want anybody who's in a relationship to feel the same way. Like,
okay, are you going on dates?
No. Dating in Dallas is awful.
Wait, okay. I had so many people DM me this about you. Explain to us, what is your dream man, Chelsea?
Yeah.
I'm
going to close my eyes. I do paint a picture.
How old is he? What does he look like? What does he do for work? Yeah. What's the deal?
Well, anybody know, I have a distinct type. Like any guy that I've dated or been attracted to, they have to have brown hair. They have to have a little bit of scruff, maybe a little longer hair. And then obviously I would love them to be health and wellness, like oriented, driven, take care of themselves. I don't need you to be some top tier like professional athlete, but like
six-pack preferred.
Rich maybe? Rich or
I wouldn't say no, but no, just like someone like, I'm active. I want someone that can fit into my lifestyle. So like, I would love you to be active. Like sense of humor. I love a good laugh. Trust and communication is beyond, like that's probably top for me. Older probably. That guy can do younger.
We love the older.
I can't. My mom's like, you need to find yourself an older finance
man. I'm actually like very into
Get an older doctor. Get an older doctor.
Where am I going to find them?
I'm very have some friends that you can introduce to Chelsea. Guy for some of my friends though. Like I feel like, so we were talking, my friend Nellie was over the other night and she was talking, she's also single. And I'm trying to convince her to go for a younger guy because
I just saw her TikTok talking about it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to convince her and I'm chipping away at it. But I feel like Chad was like saying, he's like, oh yeah, I whenever I was younger, like an older woman is like so hot.
Andrew said the same thing.
But I think it's because like we're so much more confident. Like it's like you figured out
show you
who
the
you
world,
are.
baby.
But I also
Let me
don't.
show
I
you
can
the
show.
world.
But also, it's like I don't want
Hop on my magic carpet.
babysit. I don't want to babysit you.
Yeah, I think it depends on
and
the
it's
person,
hard.
right?
It's
like
hard, yeah.
there are men that are a certain age that they seem so much more mature and older than they are, and then there's some that you're like, wow, you're actually, I thought you were way younger than
But
that.
you also
because-
don't want to like you also don't want a 40-year-old club rat. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
absolutely not.
Hell no.
No,
Those are scary.
and it's just like I've been on the apps. I delete them all the time because it's just it's very humbling.
It's overwhelming. I feel like with all the
It's not
options
overwhelming.
and-
It's just humbling. I'm like, where are you guys? Who are these people?
Where y'all came out of the
Where'd you
woodwork?
come from? Like, not even the woodworks. They came out of like swamp. Like,
Okay,
Is this AI?
If you hate the dating apps, what do you think is like the best way to organically meet someone? Like, where have you met people that
Like,
you were interested in?
I mean,
maybe?
run clubs, like
Yeah.
workout classes, like maybe going to a nicer restaurant during happy hour. Like I don't agree with the bars anymore. Like I don't spend time at the bars anymore. So I think very rarely it works that way. But I think it's like if you're at a bar and it's late at night, like you're already there kind of like not with the right intentions. I know I've always told my friends like we need to switch it up. We need to go to like a nice like
I'll take
business
you.
bar.
I'll take you to Nick and Sam's bar.
Let's
back
go.
where me and Andrew met.
there you go.
I think it's
no,
just
it's not-
hard,
it's
but it's
different
like
now, but-
also if you're searching for it, I feel like it makes it harder. If you're going
Yeah.
out with this intent, just like, oh, I have to meet someone tonight, or it's like, that's not going to happen that way.
Yeah, it goes back to just like decenter it. Like focus
Yeah.
on you, have fun for you. Like, what do you want to do tonight? Like, don't worry about the men around
Yeah.
you. Like, they're gonna come up to you if you are being yourself, and hopefully the right person will come up to you, someone that appreciates the qualities that you have to offer.
Yeah, but then I'm like, I'm living my life. I'm not worried about when am I going to meet the next person.
Exactly.
Like,
And
I
that's the
think
best way,
it's-
because when the guy does come into your life, you're going to be so just like sound and secure. And like you said, like he's just going to come and meet you where you are. It's not like, oh, you have to kind of readjust and like kind of start living this new life. No, it's just like they just kind of fit in seamlessly.
Yeah, and it's like when I was talking to someone like maybe a couple of months ago, and they came over, and I was like, oh, do I like them? And then when they left, I was like, I almost had this like wave of anxiousness over me because I was like, might have to do this again. And it's like almost like my piece is like now something that I have to kind of like not compromise, but like share with like getting to know someone and starting a relationship again. And like that's like when you have such a like inner peace within yourself and you have a routine and you're just confident, it's like that is scary to like kind of go into it and you're like, this feeling is kind of weird. Like
change.
I'm very anxious right now because of my past and because of like past relationships. Like I built myself so highly. Like, yes, I want to be with someone, but it's also like having my own peace and not have to worry about anything.
And that's the beautiful thing about having your own peace, because say you got into something with someone and they met you where you were, right? And it's like, okay, but it's, for some reason it didn't work out. It's not the end of the world at the end of the day. It's like
Exactly.
you kept
You can
your life
confidently
going.
walk away.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You can't, you'll sleep fine at night. It's not going to keep you up because it's like, okay, I didn't give up my life or lose myself to like accommodate to this relationship.
And it's
So-
also, I hate when my friends are like it was 2 weeks ago, I was at Chelsea Corner and I saw this really attractive
you have your own corner?
Chelsea
That is so cool.
And I saw this really attractive guy, and my friends were like, "You should send him a shot." So I sent him a shot of tequila, and then the waiter gave me one, and like we took it together, and we were talking, and he seemed really cool. He like put his number in my phone, and then I texted him the next day. Crickets.
Really?
Quite literally, crickets.
But you're like, whatever. Like, it doesn't.
Yes, but my friends are like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Oh, what? I don't even know this man."
Stop
Like,
being weird, guys. It's not, you're like, sorry.
Like, don't be sorry. Don't say my person's still out there. Like, I'm perfectly fine. Like, I'm not
Like,
gonna
I'm having
sweat.
fun, actually.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah,
okay?
It also
Exactly.
is really odd the way that society acts like when, like, guys,
Well, it's like they think single women are broken. We're just broken, miserable, and all I'm looking for is a man. I'm like, no, actually keep them away from me until the right one comes around.
Please no.
Like, actually keep them far away. Like,
Dude, do you guys remember y'all's like high school relationships, first relationships?
yes.
Oh my God.
When I got broken up with, I think I started dry heaving.
Me too.
Oh my God. I made my mom pick me up from school, actually. I remember, I was like 16. I made my mom pick me up from school, and she got pissed because I was always skipping class in high school, okay? And I get in the car, and I'm crying. And I'm
Kenny?
like, so mad. And my mom's looking at me. She's like, you need to relax. Like, you're 16 years old. Like, you have school, you have a test tomorrow, you have all these things. Like, forget about that. And I was like, Yeah, you're right. But like in that moment when you're so
You don't
young,
know.
you have
Dude,
no idea.
so
It's
young.
like, oh my God. Like it's
I
just
stayed
like
up.
everything to
I
you.
remember I stayed up all night and I was jamming to the song. It's 4 a.m. and my lover won't answer. You know that song? Probably somewhere with a dancer. Meanwhile, he's like 12.
Not 12. When you go through
Okay,
a
he's like
heartbreak,
15.
you literally feel like you're not going to get through it.
It's crazy.
But here we are sitting through it.
Oh my gosh. I remember when I was not going to be going to the same middle school as my crush, and I was like dry heaving, and I was like, and my mom was like, Suzanne, he's going to be a loser in like 15 years anyway.
They always turn out to be losers.
That
You know
was
what?
Also a loser. Yep.
He is in fact a loser now.
Girls rule, boys drool.
Guys, I was serenaded in the high school cafeteria. I'm not even kidding. I didn't even know this guy. He came up with a guitar, serenaded me, and I was so awkward because I was like,
Thank
So
you.
uncomfortable.
so can I continue eating my lunch? But then the most awkward part is that when people came up to me after and they're like, oh my God, happy birthday.
Because I thought it was your birthday because he was serenading you.
And I was like, thanks.
I would die. Absolutely not.
I had when I was in the 9th grade, an older boy asked me to go to homecoming with him, but I didn't like him. Like he was just one of my friends, and he actually had like dated one of my other friends like in the past. So I was actually like at some birthday dinner, and my friend who dated this guy was also at the birthday dinner. And when you're in high school, like everyone's friends. Like it doesn't matter. You break up, you're still friends with like your friend's ex. It doesn't matter. You have a big friend group. Whatever.
Lots of incest.
Exactly. I get a text from this guy. He's like, hey, can you come outside for a sec? I'm like, I'm at a birthday dinner, bro. Like, what? I come outside. He has like a little boombox, flowers, and like a sign. And he's like asking me to go to homecoming with him. But like his ex-girlfriend's like part of the group that's in the thing. And I felt so bad. And I was just like I was like so annoyed. Like I remembered saying like, I don't know, think about it. Like, why did you have to do this right here in front? Like, I don't know. It was really weird.
Put it away. Put it away.
Please put it away. Please put it away. But I ended up going to homecoming. It was fun. It was fun.
Wait, okay,
cut the
y'all
cameras.
had cute things, guys. My ex-boyfriend like chased me around. He was driving a car. I was on foot, and then in order to apologize, he sent me a pizza and just said, "Sorry, love." Swear to God.
Oh my God.
Wait.
chasing
Don't even
you?
rewind for
Wait,
a second.
why
You
was
were
he-
barefoot running around. He was chasing you in a car?
I was on foot, running around, and yeah, he was like he had like some Mustang. He had the windows down, and he was listening to the song. You know the. Yeah, he was like crazy.
Killed
He's
it.
been in jail like 6 times now. So like, bullet dodged. I probably should have known. And guys, after that, I ate the pizza. I was like, thank you. Let's get back together.
Wait, so you were running away from him.
Yeah.
You guys were in a fight.
Yeah, me and a friend were like, booking it. You know, he was like, I will find you.
Oh my God. I think that I like jumped out of a moving vehicle one time. I was so dramatic. So
Oh, yeah, me
dramatic.
too.
It was
Me too.
just,
I've been very dramatic in
Oh, me
relationships.
too.
I've not been perfect.
I think we've all grown and matured in our lives
yeah.
and relationships, for sure.
Yeah.
I have had my crazy moments. That's
I think
for
we
sure.
all have.
it's just so wild to think about the fights that I've been in with men in the past. Like I could not imagine like even raising my voice to that octave anymore. Like I used to scream at the
you.
top of my lungs. I used to kick the dashboard of the car.
Same. One
Like,
time I came
I would
in
show
on the
up at
kitchen
their house.
counter. At the kitchen, me too. Kitchen counter. Whoosh! Everything just.
The amount
so
of
iconic.
wasteful
You know what?
energy
It
I
feels
put
good.
out.
But then you have to age out. But you have
You
to age
gotta
out.
get out of that.
But enjoy it while you can. You know,
Enjoy.
I've thrown a remote at a guy's head before.
Oh hell yeah, guys! My friend lit her boyfriend's carpet on fire because he was cheating. So she just lit it on
As
fire.
she should.
And then like pulled all of his clothes down from the hangers. So funny, iconic, truly iconic.
Truly.
oh my God.
I know we ask a lot of questions on
Yeah, what do we get?
Instagram.
What do we get?
One of them is for all of you long-term relationship girlies to keep the spark alive. Any tips and tricks?
You got to scare them. You got to just
Okay,
jump
wait.
out and prank them.
Get your whole gloves on and
You have to keep them on their toes.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I was thinking about this when we were talking earlier about living like your own separate lives. And that's kind of, I think,
Yeah.
also keeps the spark alive.
Absolutely.
Like I have my own interests. Chad has his own interests. I don't give a two shits about football. He, on the other
got
hand,
you, Chad.
lives and dies by, oh yeah. Chelsea, you got to come over. You guys, you have to come over and watch football with us because
National championship game is tonight. It's the last
Come
night
over,
of
girl.
college football.
come on over. He will
sad.
be glued to that
There's
couch.
2 TVs up.
Oh yeah. We've got 2 TVs. He's looking into getting a third. He
love it.
has like I mean, you guys don't care. I don't care either. So I won't bore you.
You gotta let them have their little interests, their little Winston Churchill interests, and then they tell you a fun fact, and you're like, oh my.
Chad's fun facts are about Excel. So
yeah, and same thing, Excel. Oh my God, can you do it again? Show me it again. What's the formula? Like, yeah.
Yes! But it's also like when you do your own thing, you can come back and actually have stuff to talk about. And it's not like, we spent the whole day together.
Yeah.
Like,
So no, Andrew and I literally live separate lives like half the week because he works out of town all the time. And then we have so much to talk about when we get back together. So it's so fun. I love living that way.
It's the best.
Yeah. We have a special appearance.
Where is that?
Where they are at.
who is it going to be?
Who's it going to be? Yeah, we forgot. We should have mentioned this at the beginning of the episode, guys. But we have somebody coming. Somebody that I think
Special guest arriving.
Excited about. Also, wait, hold up. While we look up more questions that you guys gave us, I do want to hand out my friendship bracelets.
Oh my God, you're so cute.
Yeah, you know.
We have our. He's 12 minutes away, guys. We have 12 minutes.
Okay.
We also have our permanent friendship bracelets.
Oh yeah.
Everyone still has theirs on their wrist.
Oh, hasn't taken.
By the way, they like all say Kelby.
Sunshine.
So, you know.
What? Mine says sunshine.
Mine says invisible string.
Oh, that's a Taylor Swift song. Actually,
Mine
these were all
says
gifted to me from friends, but you know what?
Wildest
Screaming
Kelby's
colors.
version.
Guys, mine says cool slutty daddy.
Mine says, but daddy, I love him.
Again, you got all the Taylor Swift ones.
Taylor version.
Wait,
No, because I'm the biggest Swiftie in the world.
I am not a Taylor Swift fan.
Hey, Eli.
Oh, this one says Kelby. Cute.
Oh, so you'll remember me forever.
What else did we get on here?
Yeah, more questions.
Oh, I got some questions too. Let me pull them up.
How do you manage the social pressure of being asked about marriage, kids, etc.?
Ignore.
Ignore.
Yes. Ignore.
Yeah,
Literally,
ignore.
like it's my life. What if I get married doesn't mean you're getting married too.
Exactly.
If you have a kid, if I'm pregnant, you're not pregnant with me.
Unless you want to be.
Yeah.
Just let us know. We plan it.
I think we all should be able to live our lives exactly how we want to live it without
I
the
agree.
pressure of someone telling us how we should live it on paper, because it's not, we're not in the 1950s where we have to get married by 19 and have kids by 23.
Yikes.
I literally thought when I was like graduating college, I was like, I'm going to be married by 24 and I'm going to have kids at like 26 and I'm going to have like be done having kids by the time I'm 30.
Yeah,
I
thought
Could
I'd
not
have
be
kids
wildly
like
different.
I thought I'd have like toddlers by 30.
Oh, I thought I would have like a 6-year-old by now.
Yeah.
I fully thought I would have like, no. And it's like
gosh,
now I
could
don't
you
even want to
imagine?
start having
I can
kids
barely take care of myself.
for a while.
I am the 6-year-old. Yeah,
It's me.
talking about?
It's me.
Here's a good one. Since you are all stunning, do you find men sliding into your DM and how do you handle it?
Block.
Guys, if there's any man commenting, liking, and I spot them, immediately block.
Immediately block.
If you don't know me personally, please don't follow me.
Yeah.
I like to keep that ratio.
The content is not for
My
the
content
men.
is for the girls, gays, and theys. Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Second that. Okay, wait. It says, whoever is single, how do you prioritize yourself while also trying to find your person?
I don't find my person.
You don't look for them. They find
No.
you, actually. Just
I
keep prioritizing
prioritize myself,
always.
period.
That's your answer right there. Worst
If you're looking-
situationships.
Yeah. If you're looking, it's not. That
Agreed.
means you're looking for something.
Worst situationships?
What?
Worst
Like,
situationships?
what have been our worst
Yeah.
situationships? Damn, it's been many moons.
It's been a
since
long
I've had
time.
one, so.
I just have a funny thing to say while you guys think about your worst situationships. I have a friend right now. She's like talking to a guy that she met online, and this is like a great way to use ChatGPT. So if anyone needs some ideas, she's talking to a guy right now, and he does not live here. So it's like long distance chatting. They've never met. So they'll send each other pictures and stuff. And, she asks questions about his job, his family, whatever. How tall are you? And he'll send like a photo. He'll say how tall he is. And she's just like, I'm not so sure. So what she does is she goes and uploads the photo to ChatGPT and goes, how tall is this man? And verifies with ChatGPT.
Oh,
and
that's
this is
Oh,
where
smart.
genius.
so
Was
So,
he
so was
lying?
he? Did he lie?
he was like an inch or two off, and she was like, I'll take it. It's fine. It's no big deal.
He probably said 6 foot. He's like 5'11".
Exactly. She was like, it's fine. But I
That's
was like,
legal.
wow.
We're not the cops.
hey, who are we? Who are we to come in and say that's wrong?
An inch, 2 inches, fine.
It's fine.
You
But
know what? We love a short king. We love a short king.
worst situationships? Can't remember.
Honestly, my worst situationship was probably Andrew. Like the first 6 months of our relationship was so confusing. But I think it's just because we didn't know like our long-term goals. Like we knew each other at that point and we're like, oh my God, we are two completely opposite people. Like there's no way this is ever going to work. And then, so it's just like very confusing. And then later on, we're like, I don't know, let's try it. Don't people say like opposites can attract? And they do. And it worked out. But like, that's probably the most, it's just confusing one. Cause I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I can't even remember a situationship really because I didn't really care. Like I feel like I had situationships, but maybe I was the man.
You were the toxic one.
I think I might have been the man my whole
Stop.
But yeah, and then I guess same. Chad and I were a situationship for a while, until we weren't, and then the rest is history.
Same. You know what? I always tell Erin this. I'm like, you actually never asked me to be your girlfriend, so I don't think I am your girlfriend. We're just dating. So
that's so funny. I made Chad ask me, and he got me a ring pop. That's how he asked me.
Wait, that's really cute.
Made him, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like.
You know, dude, Andrew and I literally had a conversation. I remember sitting down on his couch and we were like, yeah, we're not going to get married. Like, let's try this out, but we're not getting married. Like, we already know that. And I was like,
but that's the best. The best is when you can become best friends with somebody.
Yeah.
First, even if it's like you're kind of dating, you kind of like each other, like maybe it's not like purely friendship, but if you can become best friends and then that turns into a relationship. I feel like when people rush into the relationship side of things, it's like, I don't know. You don't have enough friendship yet.
Totally. Yeah. Marry the person that you can like sit in bed with and just fucking laugh your ass off for hours.
Or people that you can sit in comfortable silence with too.
Oh
That's
my God,
so important.
yeah.
Every silence is not to be filled. And it's really important that you find someone that you're comfortable sitting in silence with. Because it's so nice to sit in silence.
Suzanne, how silent is your house ever?
It's not. I was actually just thinking, I was like, when we went on our first road trip together, I talked I don't think I took a breath, but that's just the way I'm a talker.
That's who you are.
Okay.
That's you. Dude, I tell people I love running with you because you do all the talking.
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
I'm like, and on today's Suzanne show, what we're going to be. Okay. So no, we were on this road trip and I talked for the entire time. And towards the end of the road trip, he goes, you know, I just love it when you can sit in silence with me.
Stop.
And I was like, what the fuck did you just say? And then I got really upset and then we fought about that. But you know, water under the bridge, you know, I had to let him know what he was signing up for.
Everything worked out great,
Yeah.
it seems. So
Yeah.
that's great.
And then on the way home, I'm sure you did the same thing, right? Like,
And on the way home, I said, don't worry about the music. We don't need music.
I am the music. Well, that's also like with the relationships. You're not going to like every single thing about them. But
No.
like that's also what makes a relationship. Like
Exactly. And I said, like, you're not supposed to sacrifice. And those are things that you do sacrifice a little bit. Like, you're not giving up your whole life. Like, you sacrifice little things, right? Like, oh, this person wants to watch this tonight.
Yes.
Fine, I'll watch this with them because I love them. You're not like up and uprooting your whole life because of their interests and things
or like
that.
they don't work out and you're like, well, okay, like,
I'll just sit here tonight. No,
Yeah, well,
like,
you're not looking to like marry a clone of
no,
yourself.
exactly.
No,
That's why I like. I'm
That's like what did Kelby say in like our very first episode?
Huh?
What did you say? It was like episode 1. You were like, oh crap! Now I lost my train of thought.
it was probably
It'll come
something
back to me.
really good and cool.
It was
and
so
slay.
good. Oh my. Okay. You know what?
What's the gist? Do you remember the message?
What was I saying just now?
Guys, I totally checked out, so I don't even know what y'all are talking about anymore.
Well, welcome back to the podcast.
Oh shit.
My friend texted me a screenshot and was like, and we're in a group text for this like bachelorette party. She was like, oh my God, can you send me these 2 numbers? And I was like, sure. And I look, I also don't have them. So I'm just like, no. Okay, but I'm back.
Well, we have 5 minutes to our guest.
crap! That's
Well, I guess
gonna really bother me. You
good-
guys continue. I'll sit in silence. Let me think
In silence.
where I was going. I have to think about where I was going because I had something so good to say, but I completely.
I think this is a good question to end on is how do you know when you're finally ready to commit to a relationship? Like for you guys in a relationship, how did you know you guys were ready to commit?
I think when I realized that like the life, like again, kind of bringing it back to like, he pushed me to be a better person, or I was like the healthiest version of myself with him. I think that's the biggest reason that I was like, okay, this is the
not
right
losing
thing for
yourself.
me. Yeah, this is the right thing for me.
I like that.
Well, and like literally probably saving myself because I was, it was
Yeah, you
crazy.
got fast
I was
food.
so crazy. Well, I mean, like the club part, the party girl of me was
He
so
settled you down a
crazy.
little bit.
A lot of it.
That's good.
I needed it. I was going to jail if not, guys.
We would have come to visit you. We would have somehow this all would have still happened.
Yeah,
we would have
Podcast
done,
from jail.
Yeah, we would have come to the little telephone, you know.
Writing letters I'd write in.
It'd be fine.
I don't know. I think, I mean, for me, I told you guys, I got angry and then I was like, damn it, he's the one. I don't know. I think like I was at a point where I was like, I'm not going to date somebody until they are the person that I marry. Like, you know, you date people when you're younger and they're kind of just like, whatever. But I think I was at a point where I was like, I'm going to have the time of my life until I meet somebody that I want to, you know, be together with long term.
Yeah.
And then we just had so much fun together. But actually when I met him and I remember first talking to my mom, I was like, no, I'm not gonna marry this guy. Like I'm not even gonna date him. Like honestly, I was like, it's kind of like, I think I might have even like said that you get so used to this butterfly feeling that's actually anxiety. And like I didn't have this like anxiety feeling with him. It was always fun, calm, like just hanging out. And I think we look for this like anxiety feeling.
This is such a good point because I felt the same way. So like Andrew, like great guy or whatever, we were so different. Like
you're kind of bored.
I actually didn't really know that I even liked him and for like 5 dates. You know what I mean? Like you have to continue to try to give somebody a chance before you even know if you like the person.
Well, but especially give them a chance if you feel calm around them and you feel like not this anxiety feeling, because I think we've been taught that butterflies is like what you're supposed to feel like, oh my God, butterflies. But for me, I feel like butterflies were anxiety of not actually trusting this person, not actually feeling secure with them, and just like kind of being insecure while I'm with them. And it turns out like the person that makes you feel calm is actually give them a chance.
Safe, calm. Yeah, I think I lost my train of thought actually. We're all losing.
Oh God.
It always happens.
I think
I remember what I was going to say. I think that there's no like specific moment that just you're like, it's time. It's like after you give that person a chance, after it's like, okay, maybe something happens when you realize like, oh, like maybe I would be upset or like a little bit sad or a little bit like if this wasn't a thing, right? If I wasn't with this person, or you would it starts to realize like, oh, like if things weren't going the way they've been going, right? Like you kind of get used to things, but you'll know if it's wrong more quicker than you'll know if it's right. You know what I mean? So like you'll be able to end it faster if the feelings aren't good versus like keep giving it a chance. If you don't
I also feel like, you start to see, I like just went out in a daze too, guys.
What's going on?
Popcorn.
We're just
we need
so
some Adderall.
sleepy.
We're so sleepy at girls' night. No, but I was going to say, like, I think you start to see qualities this person has that you're like, wait a second, like that's something I've never had before. And that's something that I think I need internally, like so bad. For instance, like I used to be a fighter. Like in all my past relationships, I'd get angry. I'd be a fighter. I'd say the meanest things to you. When I met Andrew, I probably was still a little bit that way, but he is so calm, cool, collected. Like he will never raise his voice at me ever or like do anything. Like, and he just the way he reacted whenever I would do those things, I was like, wait a second. Whoa. Like we can get through conflict together without like getting in these like massive blow up fights. And then now he's like helped me and now I'm not a fighter at all. Like I love to hear people out and like give me like change my mind on something. You know what I mean? So you just start to see those things. You're like,
I think I really resonate with that too. And I think also just lost my
I think when you I think conflict resolution is a big like thing to think about when you're starting to date someone. Yeah, like you're not going to never have a fight. So the way that you resolve those issues or those arguments is huge. Yeah. How do they talk to you? How do they treat you? You know, do they see red? Do they raise their voice, right? Like Kelby said, like, oh, like we can actually get through this conflict. If you can't get through conflict, like you're never going to make it. So finding someone that can handle you, but also like level you is huge.
Yeah, I remembered what I was going to say. Not to get mushy gushy, but also like when think about like if kids are something that you want in the future at any point, like how do you see this person raising children, or how do you see them dealing with conflict with your family or like conflict with, you know, anybody else in your life? Because at the end of the day, it's not just the two of you. It's like the two of you become a team, become a family. And then how do they react to like other situations in your life? And would you want this person raising a child with you? Because if the answer is no, then honestly, like what are you wasting your time?
Yeah.
Or do you want them around your family?
And
like,
even if you don't want kids, home, but like think about the person in that light.
Long term.
Yeah.
Like how would your family feel if you brought the person home? Like would my family mesh with this person?
And if like immediately you're like, oh, then then maybe it's
trying
not
to
right.
cushion anything or trying to make
or
things
if like
seem
you're
a certain
like
way.
I've been in a relationship where it's like I've had the person around my family and I'm just the whole time I'm just like uncomfortable. Like I'm like, what are you gonna say? Like, are you gonna act this way? Are you gonna act that way? And that should not be the way it is.
Are you gonna have a brain cell today? Like,
How much are you gonna drink? Like, I don't know.
Okay, wait. Speaking of conflict, so I forgot. I did want to talk about this today anyways, and I hope I'm not butchering it because it's been a while since I talked about these things. But it's, so Andrew and I came up with this thing, and it's like whenever you're doing good in a relationship and like things are just flowing, you're like just getting along, kikiing, you're in a positive feedback loop, right? So it's like one positive thing, and then it's the next, and it's like, oh, you're lovey-dovey, hug me when you get home. Okay, well then I'll make you dinner, and then you're going to do the dishes. Well, then there's also something called a negative feedback loop. And it's like, say your partner maybe didn't help with the dishes that night. And so internally you're like, well, that irked me. Instead of, being the big man and coming out and saying, hey, that actually kind of offended me. And I think, or not offended me, hurt me, whatever. Mm-hmm. I think let's not do that again. Let's move forward, whatever. A lot of people, like the easiest thing to do there is actually just kind of like get them back and one up them. It's like, okay, well then I'm not going to kiss you before bed tonight, whatever. I'm just going to roll over on my side. And then you get stuck in this negative feedback loop and it'll last 3-4 days. And you create this problem that's really not a big deal. It's like it started off with something as simple as like not helping with the dishes. And it's just like you have to be the bigger person and like have the hard conversation. Hard conversations, easy life. Easy conversations, hard life is what we say too. So like
That's so
just,
true.
get out there. Like, I guess wear your heart on your sleeve too. And just like,
two wrongs don't make a right.
I
So
saw,
like coming back
I
with
saw
that.
a post about, it was one of those Instagram posts where they ask an older person like, oh, what's the
like
secret
Andrew's
to
age? Like, old.
Yeah, so they asked like Andrew, like, what's the secret to a long relationship or a happy, long, whatever. And the person that was answering the question said, basically, sorry, I got excited. The person said, basically,
we will clean that up. We will clean that up.
The positive feedback loop. And they didn't call it that, but exactly what you were
Same thing, right?
describing.
Yeah.
Is that like do things for your partner and don't expect them to notice and
don't expect anything in return.
Yeah.
Todd's gonna listen to this and be like,
it's like
what the
sometimes
fuck
you
are you
have
talking
to-
about? Because
you have to
every time I clean the house, I'm like, hey, did you notice? It's okay.
You have to put your pride and ego aside a little bit.
Because that's how you build resentment, though.
Yes.
You want to be right and you want to always have to prove
It's
a point.
putting
You want
your
to
pride aside.
explain. Yeah.
100%.
And that's how resentment grows. The more, like, if you do
Yes.
something because you want them to notice or because you want something else in return, that's not, you should have unconditional love for your partner. And it's really hard for especially for grown-ups to start to think about, like, what is unconditional love, right? Oh, if I did this, this person should do this. No, you can't think about it like that. It's like you're doing these things for this person because you want to, because you love them, not because you expect anything in return. They should, in return, be doing those things because they love you and they see and they appreciate, right? So if you have to remind your person all the time, oh, I did this, like you should be doing this, like that's not right. But at the same
It's not a
time,
tit for tat type of thing.
exactly, you can't keep score. At the same time, if something bothers you, you can't hold it in and then expect them to figure out why you're upset. Like you
I was so guilty of that.
yeah, like
Young
you can. That's like where resentment grows the biggest. So
Well, because men are so stupid, they like really need you to tell them exactly what's going on. Like really, truly, and do that without like a thing in the back of your head,
Like a
like,
negative
oh my
connotation.
God, I'm having to tell you this. Like, no, yeah, you're having to tell them this because they can't read your mind and
No one can. Yeah. And
you have to teach people how to treat you. You have to show people how to treat you.
And it's also like a relationship's not going to be 50-50 all the time. It's going to be 100 one day for some person, or it's going to be 80-20. Like you have to be able to show up differently in different ways because someone's going to need more attention and love one day than the other days. It's not always going to be like, well, I gave you more love yesterday. Like now it's my turn.
Ooh, I actually did see something else that I thought was a really good. Oh, is our guest here?
Our guest has arrived.
I like this hoodie.
Does our guest
I
have,
love the matching sweat set.
like he's just standing.
We have a little surprise for you guys. I bet you guys can never guess who we have with
got
us today.
drum roll, please.
You did it. Go.
Welcome, Fahim.
Welcome,
The man
to
of the hour.
the good influence.
Thank you.
Our fearless leader.
Thank you guys for having me.
We're so happy to have you here.
Look, we needed to get a little bit more action behind the action that's happening. Keep the motion going. People are really curious about you. So can you give us like a quick 5-minute, not even, like 20, no, sorry, not
Can
5
you give us
minutes.
like a 5-second intro?
Yeah, 5-second intro, elevator pitch.
29-year-old fitness man that
Fitness man, yes.
Fitness guru.
that's recently dabbled in Pilates.
Yeah. Okay, come on. What do we do in my class?
Sculpt.
Oh, sculpt. I'm sorry. It's like easy to say, you know?
Yeah, it's trending. Pilates is trending. I get it.
Yeah.
So, how does it feel?
I really don't know.
How does it feel to be an internet sensation?
Is that what it is?
Yes,
That's what it is.
Quite literally.
But be honest, is it getting to your head? Is it going to your head?
No.
Because it'd be going to mine.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I don't know how trends work, but
Yeah.
it's just
You are a trend right now.
What made you
are
post?
trending?
What made you post the first video?
question. I don't know. Just all these girls are just killing it nonstop, you know?
Yeah.
And I know the people behind me are cool with recording and posting about it. So I was like, all right, this is a perfect little clip.
It was indeed perfect. It
And
was, and the
people
internet seems
loved
to
it.
agree.
They
Yes.
loved it.
So, at what point did you realize that all the women are much stronger than you?
And that you weren't able to keep up.
I mean, I'm lifting heavier weight, but
Oh! He said, "Wait, they're not."
wait.
He said,
In
"They're
your
not."
video, you have 12s and I have 12s. So let's
Really?
talk about really.
I pick up the 12s and 15s for upper body.
okay.
I haven't made it to 15 yet, I'll be honest.
I can do 8s all day.
I bring the 12s over. I don't touch them if I'm going to get that off my chest.
Sometimes they're
the aesthetic.
You're like,
yeah.
Maybe I'll use these today.
It gives you motivation to that. Like maybe you will pick them up. You know,
Right.
Yeah. So true.
Is there any dream matching set you would like to wear for your video?
Maybe like a cheetah print.
Ooh,
We can make that happen.
we can
Easy.
make that happen.
What about dream brand that you would want to work with out of this? All the brands are in your DMs, your comments.
We got Welch's fruit
I
snacks.
swear, it's Slim Jims, man.
We got El Pollo Loco.
El Pollo Loco is crazy.
Maybe aloe
That'd be a
or
crazy one.
Lulu.
Yeah.
Skims.
Yeah.
Skims. He
Yeah.
said he wants to be a Skims boy.
Oh, I
Come
can
on,
see-
Kimberly.
I can see it. Somebody
Yeah.
see it.
like him.
I could definitely see it.
Nike.
Damn.
Nike.
I mean, you've already worn Nike. They better be on the radar.
I know, but they don't.
I mean, I'm wondering if now, because matching sets for boys aren't really a thing, but like, are they going to be a thing?
They're gonna be a
now?
thing
They're
now.
going to be
Definitely.
a thing.
Guys, did you see
And
the
Fahim is
Indiana
gonna
Colts? The Indiana
Indiana
Colts posted.
That was such
They,
a cool video.
they were like when they all show up in a matching set. So the men are getting they're getting kind of used to this whole matching set thing. So
Okay, who's the coolest? What's the coolest like
DM?
repost or like
comment or
person that maybe not repost is not the right word, but like person that like did their own little video about
That
it.
girl that went in depth about it.
about the
About
blue,
the
the
blue
color blue.
Theory, we talked about that earlier. Yeah, it was like,
That
girl,
was
was
wild.
deep.
yeah, people are going way out. Yeah. Have you gotten any bad comments
Honestly,
or like
no.
hate from it?
No.
people love him.
Well, just
people love him.
People are just giving us the bad comments.
It's honestly like a positive trend, you know?
Yeah.
Like
It's really hard to hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's so
If
good.
anything,
So
I feel
well.
like people are like, oh my gosh, this inspired me to get back to the gym. I'm
Yes.
like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's giving them superpowers.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh,
love
wait.
it.
Yeah. Do you know what the eye patches are for?
I don't.
Oh, he doesn't know yet, but maybe later today. Maybe.
maybe I'll find out. And I guess like people think you're the instructor. Are you the instructor?
No, soon. Very soon.
Hey,
He's coming for your job,
Oh my
Francesca.
gosh, I gotta watch
I'm
out.
kidding. I'm kidding.
If you had for your next workout class, what color would you like to be in?
I'm thinking pink.
If it's not pink, what would be your second option?
Like a this color purple.
Wow,
Purple.
He said purple.
Ooh, like a bright purple.
Okay,
Okay, noted.
that's a good
that
color.
Noted.
We've done blue.
Yeah, blue's checked off.
Has to fit
We'll
with
just go
the
down
color
the
story,
rainbow.
though. Yeah.
All
Do
right.
you dream about matching sets?
I honestly I'm wearing one right now.
It's
You are.
true.
In and out of
Never
the gym?
not in a matching set. He's living.
Dedicated.
He's living
We're in our matching
his philosophy
PJ
now,
sets.
guys. So matching sets for life. Fahim, where do you hope to take this trend, this viral trend that's going? Like, what are your hopes for your future?
Are you thinking movies
Dude,
next?
that's like
Yeah.
Documentary.
LA, New York. What are you thinking?
Oh wait, he did message the creator of the song.
Oh yeah.
You know, because we're blowing that song up,
Yeah.
and that guy invited us all out to LA to do a class. So maybe one day he'll take his talents to LA.
yeah.
Go to LA. Get a
Yeah.
little PJ. Go to LA.
Hey,
Ride the wave.
Fahim and the posse.
Really cool to see it. all
hell yeah,
blow up.
Fahim. Well, thanks for coming on the pod.
Thank you guys.
Loved
We
having you
appreciate
here.
you.
Thank you guys.
See you in class.
Yeah.
I'll see you
Keep
guys
killing
tomorrow.
it. Everybody go follow him, by the
Go
way.
follow Fahim. Fahim, what's your handle?
Plug it in.
Fahim Popal.
Fahim Popal. FAHIEMPOPAL.
Yep.
And remember,
Thanks for coming.
We'll see you guys next time. And don't give any fucks, okay? Not a sad one.
Okay, we love y'all. Bye.
See you guys.